Alright, sorry about that. I had to get some water. Anyway, so like I said, we are using Vivid Weathers, and it's very nice. Now, I've put this up here under the Skyrim Flora Overhaul, so we should see, the trees added in. We're not doing Divine Cities or the Divine City Villages, so we shouldn't have any trouble. Otherwise, I would need to put this lower down. And you can, I think I ran with this one time before, and I put it low down in my textures, but I think this mod, it's not really a texture mod so much as it just adds some stuff. So I'm going to put it up here with this. I think it will be fine in this load order. If we see any issue, then we'll take care of that. Now, what I wanted to do to get back to our testing is I want to put in this. It's going to affect mainly Dawnstar, Dragon Bridge, Morthal, and Whiterun. So I'm going to turn that on, and the smelters, I'm going to turn that on. And we're going to check and see where these are. We should have more smelters, so I'm going to turn these on, and we're going to test these out, 2 at the same time, along with my other change that I made, but I think that will be fine. I've never had any trouble with the Divine Force, so I'm going to do a reset and come back in, and we'll check that out.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Alright, so I'm bringing us back here before we go do that testing to take stock of where we are, which is what I started to do before I got distracted with fallen trees and everything. So just taking stock, I'm just going to do a quick, tear through here, and we're just going to scroll down. These are the mods that we have active, which seem to be working fine. I've not really tested and looked in all the merchants or anything like that. I don't think you really need this. So I don't think you really need this. Because I think, well, for one, you can make your followers essential with the cheat room. And you have another thing here which gives them a necklace which does the same thing. So I would at least get rid of one of these, honestly. I think let's find that necklace one. Because now that I'm trying to pay attention to what we have here. I'm trying to think about this. Where's that necklace one? I know it's here somewhere. Amulets of Life and Death. An amulet to control how they live or die. Okay, so this mod is its own little thing. Okay, so this mod is its own little thing, but if you use this mod, then I kind of doubt that you need this other mod as well. I mean, I would go with one or the other, because I'm not sure that they're all going to work together. I think when you do this, it marks all followers as essential. Oh yeah, this does the same thing. You can actually craft an... Okay, so if you have this, you don't need that other one. So, because this one allows you to craft necklaces at a forge to give to your followers, just in case you want a rover. Okay, so this one does the same thing. I would not keep this one and the other one, so I'm going to get rid of the other one, because that is such a duplication, and I'm not sure that will not cause you further issues down the road. I'm going to get rid of this one because you don't need it. You don't need it on several levels, but I mean, you already have a mod up here that allows you to make those necklaces. And it's because it's from the same modder, and they sometimes they combine things up. You really need to read their mod description really and understand what it does, and make sure that you're not duplicating some of your effort. So I removed that one, and I'm not going to bring it back because I think it's overkill. So we're just going to let that one go. Now, where we haven't tried wearable lanterns yet, but I want to try, what we're going to try right now is we're going to test out the smelters, the forges, and grinders. Then we'll come back and test out something else, like maybe the wearable lanterns. We might just, let's see. The children, we can turn that on when we're ready. I don't think that's going to be a big deal. As a matter of fact, I think these two are probably fine. The birds I'm not used to. When we turn that on, we're going to need to get out and kind of look around. The Beast of Tamriel adds birds, so it may conflict with these mods here. You may have to choose one or the other. I'm not familiar with these mods, and I'm not sure how much, these are more of an atmosphere type of thing, where I think this is more of a, what would you say? This is more of an encounter type of mod. But nonetheless, we'll see. We'll see when we get there. So, let's see. So then we have some things like this, mercenaries, college winterhold people, little kitty children, dwarven luggage. So some of these things, summonable, Parthenax, we'll need to do this. We'll need to play around with these things. Now here's these Divine Embers and Inferno, they do make your fires look really nice. I haven't done the enhanced blood textures yet. I'm not really into that, but I am going to test it anyway. I'm going to turn it on with some of these other textures. Probably the textures are going to be fun. Let's see, what color is this one? Oh, this is the blue color, so this will look nice. That'll make your water look good, I think. Depends on what you like. So we don't have a lot of this stuff turned on down here. It depends on what it is. We don't have this turned on. So what you're seeing in the kill moves when you get a crit, what you're seeing right now is the effect of your other mods. I'm not sure that you even need or want this mod, but it does say it slows down your kill moves. So if that's what you're looking for, we're going to try it out. But I'm doubtful of all these things that say they improve your FPS. I never found them to really work that well for me. So, but if you're just looking for the kill move portion, I understand. So we'll see how that looks. I'm worried that this says it deletes some effects and shadows and particles. You may or may not like that in your game. Anyway, so moving on, that's where we stand right now. We're going to go test the forges, the smelters, and all that stuff. So, and that's going to involve going to some different towns. Matter of fact, let's go back and look at those towns that we're going to go to again. Well, I will get there. Okay, so we should definitely go to Dawnstar, Dragonbridge, Morthal, and Whiterun, the Skyforge mainly. And here again, this affects some of the same areas, so we'll definitely look around some of those areas and maybe go to Riften and Solitude. So we'll see how that goes. We'll try to travel around and see. I think we'll do this one first. Dawnstar, Dragonbridge, Morthal, pretty easy, and Whiterun, the Skyforge. So maybe we'll do that first and see what we see, okay? Alright, so I'm going to do a reset, and I will come back and we'll go traveling. Alright, so here we are in Whiterun. Let's go up to the Skyforge. Oh, you watching. Now, the unlimited sprinting, that mod is working, by the way. As you can tell by the fact that I have unlimited sprinting. I'm able to just sprint like a madman. Woo! There we go. Okay, now, here you can see, I'm not sure why we have that, but maybe that's so you can put some storage here. Here is a smelter. Kind of in the way of that, I suppose. But it's manageable. Here is a workbench, kind of close to the fire, but usable. There's that. That's usable. There's the Armorer's Challenge, which we can read. Oh, we probably already read it. Okay. I'm not sure that this water really looks that good, but it is what it is. Okay, so as far as the Whiterun Skyforge goes, it looks like the smelter and the workbench is here. Now, why there is no tanning rack, I do not know. Seems like there should be a tanning rack, but I guess it's not that big a deal. Okay. So let's go to Dawnstar and check them out and see what they've done there. I did not do a quick save before I left because it shouldn't matter. Hopefully all these will work out and be okay. Well, okay, I thought going to Dawnstar would be pretty quick. Maybe not. But we want to make sure we load in and that we don't crash, so that's why I'm going through some of this. You'll know if there's a sudden, cutting off of my speech and stuff that there has been a crash. Or been some issue anyway. Okay, so everything here looks pretty good. There's the kitties. Let's see what they have in their inventory. Because they're supposed to have a lot of stuff. They're supposed to be like overstocked. They do have a lot more stuff than they usually do. A little lacking there, but it's not surprising. Overall, though, I would say they have more stuff than they usually do. May your road lead you to warm sands. Really? Wow. Y'all couldn't make a fire? Did you lose track of that ability? And then the frost took him? That's kind of weird. Okay, so here's a smelter out here for this. There's a workbench. Now, some of this may have already been here. There's that, the wheel. And there is actually a tanning rack this time, so that's good. Okay. So we need to go to Dragon Bridge. That was another place to go look. Oh, I'm probably moving too quickly, sorry. Nonetheless, there's Dragon Bridge, and there is Frost River. Is that something new? I think that's something new. We'll go check that out. But first, let's go to Dragon Bridge. I think Frost River is something one of the mods has added. I don't have a problem with that. It's just, we need to be aware. So hopefully this will be a faster travel, but it may not be. We're just going to have to deal with this. So we want to see the load and load into the town. We want to make sure that we're not crashing out every time we go somewhere. The only way I know to really do that and show you is to sit through the load. Otherwise, I could just break everything up and I could claim it loaded first time, even if it didn't. Alright, so here's Dragon Bridge. We've loaded in with our people. Looks pretty good. Oh. Who said that? Yeah, I guess so. Alright. There's these guys. There's the kid. Where is there a forge out here? There is a forge out here. They did put... Now, there's no tanning... Whoa. She still thinks she's at the inn. So this is a tan... They don't have a tanning rack. I wonder where their smelter is. Is there a smelter here, or is it elsewhere? Let's look around. Okay, she's stuck. Has this been moved? Yeah, see, something's not right. Something's been moved. And see this? This is not right. Okay, so Dragon Bridge is not exactly correct. Some things have been moved, and not in the best way. Why is this like this? Okay, he found his wood chopping spot. Did the inn get shifted and changed? I think it did. I wonder if these two mods affected this inn. Let's do a save here. This is one of those things we'll have to try to figure out. Yeah, this is not right. This has been moved. Let's try to find out what's moving that. So let's go turn those two mods off and come back and see if they are guilty. They may or may not be the guilty parties. So, okay, so I don't see anything that specifically says it would move the inn in Dragon Bridge, though there could be some other mod that's doing it. I went ahead and turned these two off so we can check out Dragon Bridge without these two. We'll see if that makes a difference. I didn't see anything else that I thought would affect it, but, you know, sometimes you don't know until you play around. I was trying to look back through here. I don't see anything here that says it's going to affect Dragon Bridge. Does this affect Dragon Bridge? Dawnstar Winterhold. The smaller villages all have space set aside for new graveyards. So this could affect Dragon Bridge, I suppose. There's no guarantee that that would be it, though. So I looked through some of these others, and I don't really see an issue, but that's why we're testing. We have to check. Yeah, so I'm not seeing anything that really seems like it would affect that, but just to be on the safe side, we're going to go ahead. I did a reset. I turned them off and did a reset. We're going to go ahead and load in to Conan's game here, and let's see. See, I turned them off. But I did do a reset, so Let's just see if this will load up okay, or if I need to load maybe an earlier game and travel back here again. I don't know. Again, I just wanted us to see this. Okay, so that's still there. It's still stuck. Let's try loading an earlier save before we came here. Oh, I hit the wrong. Oh, I hate that. All right, I'm gonna move away from this. I'll come back and reload an earlier save.
Right hard, don't look back.
Okay, so I took us to an earlier save. We're here in Dawnguard. You remember we looked around here and we looked at the blacksmith's area. We looked at their smelter and forge and all that. But now I've turned those things off, and now you see it's missing those things. So let's go to Dragon Bridge now and see how it loads in and how that looks. Well, that was kind of slow. Alright, so let's see how it looks when we get there and see if it still has that problem. If it does, then we'll try something else. I'm trying to think. I didn't think we had a lot of things that were affecting Dragon Bridge, but obviously something is. So let's head up this way. Yeah, the inn is still busted. That acts like it works, which is funny because I don't think, can any of those, can they walk up here? I'm going to say that's a no. They cannot walk up here. Alright, so she's going to try to walk up here. See, the whole inn has been moved. Oh, well, Lydia could use it. Okay, so this something here isn't alright. This whole place has been moved incorrectly. Why? Is it because of the frost place? Or is it because of something that was done here? I'm looking around. I'm not sure what mods we have. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, the inn has been moved incorrectly. So we need to find what has done that. Alright, so I'm going to take a look at some of the mods and see if I can figure that out. Something has moved this. You know, maybe let's go over to this Frost Fall or Frost River. Maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know. I don't know what's putting Frost River there. I don't remember. It must be one of the mods that we have turned on, though. So let's just see. Okay. So this is Frost River. Okay, it has its own little action. Its own little bridge. It is being guarded. I know that there's usually a little place over here, but I didn't think it was usually You know, maybe this is just a map marker addition and not such a big deal. Maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of it than it is. I don't know. I'm going to check the mods, though. I'm going to have to go look at the mods and see if we can figure out why we have the issue we have in Dragon Bridge. What did Lydia just do? She acted like she was killing something. I don't know. Anyway, this doesn't... Is this right? Well, I guess that's the forged smoke, so I guess that's okay. Alright, let me... Yeah, let me go, and I will try to be back shortly. We'll try to figure this out, so... See you in a minute.
Oh.
Alright, so after some playing around and testing, I'm finding that I'm not having much luck figuring out what the issue is. So, I'm going to do like we did for the problem we had in the Thieves Guild here a few shows back, last week or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disable all these mods. Okay. And then I'm just going to turn on the ones we really need to get our character over to Dragon Bridge. I may even do a new character, but if I saved that test character, I may try using them. Let's see, though. So what I want to turn on is just what I really need. What I really need is XP32, alternate start. I mean, just what I really require. I will turn on the cheat room in case I need it. I probably won't, but just in case, is there anything else we really require? Not to just do a game. I think that is the most we really require right there. I don't think there's anything else we absolutely have to have. So I'm going to start with this. And I'm going to do, a reset. And I'm going to see if our character... well, let me see if he's available. I'm still going to do a reset, but let's see if he's available first. That'll give you an idea of what to expect. Let's see if he is available. Let's see, we have Joe. Was it Joe? Maybe it was Joe. It was Joe. Well, we could go back and use Joe. I could grab him right here and have him put in the inn. So I might use Joe, but let's do a reset first. I need to do that. I'll be right back. Alright, so here we are, and we're on Joe again. We're just going to have him go to the inn in Dragon Bridge. Let's see. Let's put him at a local inn. Dragon Bridge, 4 shields, yes. Alright, let's go there. This will work perfect. This will be great. I'm going to do a save. Do I need to do a save? Actually, he already has a save that accomplishes a lot of this, so I'm not going to do a new save. Let's just go. Buddin'. Let's get a move on. Okay, so we're at the 4 Shield Tavern. Now I am going to do a new save here. Okay, let's pop out. Just bear with me. We have only, 3 mods turned on. So everything with the inn should be good. And what we're going to do like we did in the Ragged Flagon. We're going to go outside. We're going to look at the inn, make sure it's okay. Then we're going to start turning mods on. See? See the the N is in the correct place. It's not pushed forward. Something is pushing it forward, like way forward. Oh, that's a Creation Club thing, so don't worry about that. Anyway, alright, so here we can see that the N is fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a save here, and this is the save we're going to use to check. Oh my goodness, it skipped again. Well, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so like I was saying, I made my save right here. You can see I saved right here. So we'll be looking at directly at the N, and we can load in here after we go and turn on some mods, and we'll find the one that is pushing the N out, and we'll fix it once we find which one it is, okay? Alright, so right now we're going to quit and we're going to head out, and we're going to get into the mod screen, and we're going to turn on like the first 20 mods and see if they cause that problem. I'm not going to make you sit through this load. I will be back in a minute.
Oh.
Alright, so while we have 140 mods, we only have 3 mods turned on. We have the cheat room. As soon as I get to it, there we go. That's the cheat room. We have XP32 and alternate start. XP32 probably is unnecessary, but just to be safe, I have it turned on. Alright, so, you know, just in case. If I were to turn on some other thing that had, you know, some other armor that needed it or something. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is we're going to turn on the first 20 and see if this is where our problem is. I don't know where to expect the problem to be, so we're just going to shotgun it. Now, since we turned on this and RDO, which RDO is up high, I'm going to have to go down and turn on their patch, which is fine. If I don't turn on the patch, if you remember, it does some crazy crashing if you don't turn that patch on. So, now we did not turn that on, so I'm not going to turn that on. I'm also not going to turn on the Skyland patch right now, but we're going to turn this patch on. Alright. So let's see where we go now. We should be okay to hop out. I'm going to do a reset, and I'll come back in and we'll load up Joe and see what we see. So be back in a minute. Okay, so we are going to load up Joe and see what we get. I don't know why, but that has made me think of Angry Joe, and when I named Joe, was I talking about Angry Joe, or was I just being silly? I think I was being silly thinking of the cartoon stuff like Eat It Joe's and all that. Anyway, I know we have to go through just this short little load screen. Okay, everything is fine so far. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so this is fine. The first 20 are not at guilt from what we see. It looks fine. Okay, so this is good. This is good. This is very good. Okay, and it looks like the frost, whatever, is added already. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to hop out of here. We're going to go back. I didn't save. Hopefully it didn't do an autosave. I didn't pay attention. I will check real fast. Let's check Joe's game. Good, no autosave, so we're just going to leave it like that. That's fine. we're going to go back into our mods. We're going to turn on the next 20. I'm not going to make you sit through this. It's so long. I think Bethesda is purposefully making this longer and slower. I'll be back.
Working!
Alright, so let's look at that next 20. We're here, and these did not cause the problem. So that's why I'm doing big chunks, because we don't know what's causing the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now we did turn on that one mod, so we're going to have to go turn the patch on. We're just going to do this in big chunks till we find what's pushing it out, because we don't know which one is doing it. So we're going to need that, so I'm going to turn that on. Alright, so now I'm going to go and do a reset, and we'll come back and load up Joe again. So I will see you in a minute.
Aye, sir.
Alright, so we're loading up Joe's game again to check out the inn, the 4 shields there in Dragon Bridge. And I decided this required more coffee, so just bear with the old man here. You know, every now and then I just have to have some more coffee. Okay, so we're going to stick with that. You're going to see that probably every time. Alright, so everything appears fine, and we've loaded up what? 40 mods? I'm not talking to you, dude. Move on. Keep moving. Keep on walking. Oh, this is Joe. He doesn't have a weapon. Does he? Does he not have a weapon? He may not have a weapon. He has a mace. Okay. He has a mace. Woo! He'll have that, and he has a ring. Okay. Now he's in good shape. Oh, he's got the hat. Oh, I hate that hat. But that's okay. Poor Joe. Alright, so I'll quit fooling around with Joe. Yes, just don't worry about it, dude. So we're not going to save this again. Hopefully I did not create an autosave. Let's check. No. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out. We're going to go back and we're going to look at the mods again. We're going to turn on the next 20 mods. We're going to find this issue. We will find it unless we've already, unless the issue is not really in these mods here. Maybe it's something that got baked into Conan's game, but we're going to find out. So let me cut this short for you. Alright, I don't know what video you just watched, but I hope it was good. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, think about clicking on this subscribe button here, or watching that next video in the box there. I mean, it can't get any worse, can it? Well, you can always hope.